everyone, this is Vicki, and as you can see, I've been playing with some paint and different kinds of things with the class I took, and also just trying to play. Let me give you the scoop on some things. First of all, back in the end of June, I came across a video and that inspired me. And I think I showed it in one of my videos, the end result of this one little thing. And it is Shawn Petite. And she did this video back in January, but I didn't see it. I miss a lot of things. But I saw it at the end of June, and right away just I needed something to do, something new, something, fast. And so I did that. And I thought I showed this little booklet, but maybe just very fastly I did. But let me show you what I made. She had done this little demonstration to make this. And here it is, my little booklet. I think it's so cute. So you fold it into a booklet. It's I think a 12 by 18 sheet of paper or something like that. And it's more rectangle than it is square. And so you can make this. And it's so fun. I did, she said, I think 3 to 5 things that you needed to bring out. 3 colors of each thing or something. And so I'll give you the link to this if you're interested in just doing a quick project that's just fun. And it was just perfect for me at the time. See, I put June 30th, 2025. All right, so I'm going to show you this whole thing. And so the day has come to know, and I put my own little notes in here for myself for inspiration, gives you the power, knowing with confidence, knowing you can, know you can. You can do this. And look at the colors. You have it in you to start, finish. This is possible. And continue. Do what you love. Start. Do. Live. You know you can. Grow. Learn. Do. Just start. Just do. Just continue. And so you can see all the watercolor I did on here. And yeah, I had so much fun making this. And at the end, love your own art. Love your own heart. You can do this. So I keep this with me so that I remember to go and do some art. And even just as simple as this is, it's just fun, and just do something. And it's in my colors I love. You pick your own things and you can do this. So anyway, that's Shawn Petite. Later I also saw that Denise Love did one later. See, Shawn Petite did it in January 25. And then I noticed Denise did one, I don't remember exactly when she put hers out. And then she also did it in her paid classes she teaches. I don't take anybody's classes, or I didn't before. And so I saw that, but hers has more artwork in hers. Not all these kinds of doodles so much, but it is because she's an abstract artist. She does have a lot of markings and things, and she uses stencils and stuff. But I did want, Shawn Petite had said to leave some white spaces, and I like that because I can do my writing in it. And since I like pastels, and it worked out really well for me. But this worked out really well for me. It's exactly what I needed and wanted at the time. And then Louise Fletcher came out with her 10-day creative reset class. And I finished that one. It's today that was finished. And she has an excellent class. I only got to the first couple lessons, and that was in one day. There was like 4 lessons in a day, the first day. And I could not do it till the 4th day of her class because I injured my hip, and I have a difficult time sitting, have a difficult time sleeping. And so finally at 4 days, with this pain, I started doing that. So I did start the first 2 things in her class, and she did almost the same thing, but it was a 22 by 30 inch paper, and she did not make it into a booklet, but you tape it out in 6 squares, this 30 by 22 piece of paper, and then you put gesso on it, and so that the paint doesn't just go immediately, into the, so they'll glide more or less. But so I did the first assignment, and I thought, oh good, this is just like the one Shawn Petite did, and for some reason I forgot how to do that. And so the ones that I made, I'm going to show you, look like this, which looks scratchy because of the gesso I used. And then I was trying to do acrylic paints. And so I mixed up, she had us use primary colors and black and white. And so I just lightened up the primary colors, of course you can tell, right? And these are, and she said cut it up in the squares like this. So that's what I did. And these are the ones that I made, which all pretty much look the same. In the beginning, I was excited. I thought it was really good. And then after I cut it up, I said, this is not so good. Look at this. This is too messy. I don't like it. This one I like better, but I didn't like this lettering that I did on there. And so, yeah, I like the squiggle, and I like the brushworks and pastel. But, no, wasn't that good. The second one we did, I mixed the paint a little bit better, but still kept it pretty primary, and I used it with pastels, of course. So I thought it came out a little bit better, and I can still, she said to take a picture of it whole in the 6 spaces that you did creative work, and then you remove the tape, and then it comes out like crisp edges and individual. So, it was, I think it's okay. If I want to, I can do more work on it and add maybe pastel or something else and words and whatever. And so I liked it better than the first one because the colors are bolder and there's more contrast, and I do like this one. This is the one that I like the best. I just really like this, but I didn't leave the white spaces. She wanted white spaces, and so I tried to cover it up here with white. But actually, I ended up liking this because it's, more, it's the paint that I like. It's kind of softer, and so I really like this piece. Just my favorite. This one is okay. It's just okay. And then this one's good too. And it's not my favorite, but this one is okay. I like this one because in the whole picture, I wish I could show you, it had a swooping from the left side all the way up. This was up at the top, swooping. So to me, it looked like a girl here. So that's why I put kind of like a face here. And then the swooping of her hair all the way. So I thought that, I like that piece just for that. And then this my other stuff. I did, we were supposed to do a representation of art, of you know, a drawing, a still life kind of thing. And then we're supposed to be painting with the primaries and the black and white on 3 of these size. Okay, so this is what I got up to, just the drawing. And so I haven't finished that succession. And then you're supposed to do 3 more of in abstract art. So if you wanted to do an abstract. So I didn't get to do that. And there's a time limit of 15 minutes for each of these size. And the large ones I just showed you, each was 30 minutes. So she put a time on it. And so that you don't spend tedious time on it, is for you to just start. I noticed that I was having trouble just starting anything. And that's why this part didn't even get done. I just kind of did that in the past couple of days. I just thought, I gotta try this. And I didn't get to it, actually. But, so I didn't do that one. Then there was one with, well, let me just show you this, because this is my palette. And so that's a mess, right? And this here is, she recommends to do a color with the 3 primaries and the black and white. Make a color chart. So can you believe all these colors came out of the primary? And so I was amazed with that. And she does hers in a concertina, folding up like this, and then you put the primaries here and label it, you know, a date probably for the work that you did with this. But I didn't really make all these colors on my thing, because I did this afterwards. And then one of the sessions was to draw your face without looking at the paper drawing. You look at a mirror and just draw your face. And so I tried that. It was hard for me to get to do it, but I did one, but I only did the sketch, and I didn't do the entire worksheet because I just didn't have it in me, I guess. And then this is one of the pieces of paper that, you know, that I had ink on, paint on, acrylic paint. And I kind of just smeared it around just because there was paint on there. And then it covered this whole thing that had yellow there. And it covered it all up. And so I wiped off the blue. And this is what it came out. And I said, oh my gosh, I like this. And then one of the things that she has you do is, with the works of art, works of pieces that she has you practice on, is to say, what do you like about it? So I'm thinking, to me, what I like about this is that I like the curves. I like the blue is beautiful. And I'm a pink person, a pastel. But I love this because it's ocean to me. And then to me, it's like a fish or a dolphin. And then I love this because of the contrast. And I love all these different marks in here. It's just so pretty. And so I was just looking at it like, oh yeah, fish, 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 bird. To me, I see a bird. I don't know what you guys see, and I just love that. I think, oh, that just makes joy, gives me joy, makes me happy. And so then that's something I learned, you know, about doing something. Just do it. Do something, just do something. And so even if it's just doing the swatches, I enjoyed doing these swatches. I think I did another one. Where did I put it? That I saw somebody else doing. Oh, I don't know where I put it. Sorry. So anyway, that was that. And then the last thing I wanted to just share with you is that I took my, she had us do this another experiment with making, she had a list of like 15 situational personas, like people, you know, a child and the different kinds of people. And I chose the, I think it was the hippie with the peace signs on the wall or something. And because I already had my face drawing in pencil. And then I put the primary colors that she told us to use, and I painted that on the paper. And so I'm just going to show you what I mean, it's not a work of art. It's just expression. And I was amazed what I came up with. Okay. So this is the face painting, or actually it was just a sketch, right? I was sketching, supposed to sketch without looking. And then there was this red mark here. So I made it into a peace sign, the guy's peace. Then I did a little peace necklace. I remember wearing peace necklaces in those days. And so I just did, you know, different, the primary colors on there. And I thought, okay, that's good. But I put the primary colors on the sides. And I said, wonder what those mean. I looked it up and I wrote all the meanings to the color, the primary colors. So it says, so I put red there. It says red is often associated with energy, passion, action, emotion, boldness. And you can go and read through this whole thing that I wrote, if you can read my handwriting. I was just writing it really fast. I wasn't even going to do this. This is just kind of out of the blue. I decided to do it. And so I wrote everything down, and then she says entitle it according to the description that she gave of the persona. So I wrote a little theme, and it says, I have my own thoughts. And that's my theme of my, experimental painting. So that's, if you get that, I have my own thoughts. Hippie days. So that was my experience in that class, and it was just excellent. And I wish I will. She's, you know, I have ability to go through the rest of her, you know, her videos and things up until the 15th, I believe. And then she shuts it down, takes it away. But it's all her transcripts of each session, and I had 2 of them that I did download, and I'd like to do the rest of them so I can finish her lessons now that I'm feeling a little bit better. So I think I'm going to do that. But let me give you those information. Oh, meanwhile, on the 4th day or the 2nd day, whatever, of the of Louise Fletcher's creative reset, Shawn Petite, who I also follow, she announced that she was having a creative reset almost nearly the same day. And hers has ended also. And hers was only 5 days, or I can't remember. But I went through hers, and it was just really good too. They were saying some of the same things, and Louise goes more into the self-expression and the things you've been taught in the past. Shouldn't have been so highly emphasized in the beginning because you're afraid to do anything. So, or some people are. And so Shawn Petite teaches about more the next step of who you are and gather things from your mental past and write them down and different kinds of things like that. And so I watched all of her videos. I didn't get to do any of her practical things. That there's a lot that she also does, but both of them are excellent in two different ways. But they both are trying to tell you the same thing: just to do art, just do it. And to find out who you are, what your passion is, where it's coming from, so that you light up and you express yourself. Just exactly what I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing that. I think I'm gonna do Shawn's Petites. I can't really afford Louise Fletcher right now. It's so good that it's quite expensive. So for me, but I'm gonna do Shawn's, and here are the names of these people. So Shawn Petite and Denise Love, Louise Fletcher. If you like, Louise does the most of the abstract art. Louise. Denise does. Hers is abstract, but it's just different. More flowers and different kinds of things, abstract lines. And Shawn Petite does all kinds of things. She does landscape. She does floral. She can do buildings. She can do all kinds of stuff. But it is, I don't know what you call that. It's abstract. I can't remember. I wrote it down. Realism. Abstract realism. So yeah, and I like abstract realism pretty much. So I'm going to follow her and see her library of stuff she's already done for the members, and I'll share those with you a little as I go. But hope you enjoyed this little stuff saying, and I will talk to you in the next video. Have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be watching grandchildren all weekend. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.